Is it trying to enter the abyss current? We can't let it succeed. everyone. The communications between Meroria and Archon Larson is now aware of the crisis Vera is facing, and will send more people here. Our defenses aren't capable of dealing with such a huge group of gray space entities. Yes. Archon Larson also informed Archon Elric of other executors from District 9 will also travel to Inners via the long-range Space Rift. I've arranged for them to set the Space Rift beacon here. This way, we'll be able to deploy reinforcements. I understand. However, our contact with Icarus and the others still hasn't been restored. Is it possible that...
I'll go over to Conroe and Icarus to see what they're up to. Maybe I can help them and let them know what's happening here.
Thanks, Miss Rom. We'll guard this place until the Space Rift beacon is set.
Archon Fiona, can you hear me?
I can hear you. Go ahead.
A large number of gray space entities are blocking our reinforcements. We'll take care of them and head to your location as fast as possible. Please hold on, establishing anchor point.
Of course. We'll handle it. The gray space entities are gathering here. We have to keep them from entering.
The residential area of Inners is entering oxygen-only status. All of the city's power is being diverted to the Space Rift channel. The Space Rifts are opening. The Abyssant has summoned a large number of gray space entities. Parameters corrected. Space Rift destination connected. gray space entity's facial receives closing. Hang in there, everyone.
The space-time here is unstable. The timestamp can't close the Abyss current.
Of course it could.
At least we've already taken care of most of the darkness.
Looks like the two of you have run into some trouble.
We're trying to close this
Close the Abyss current?
Yes. It's called a timestamp. It can
We'll discuss matters related to the seafloor abyss, and this intel we've gathered will be helpful to Dr. Clive's research on gray space and perhaps, in the future, they'll be able to...
We'll need more time before we'll be able to complete... I'll post a tight guard over this abyss current. No gray space entities will be allowed to cross through here. Regarding other plans,
Of course.
This wasn't part of the plan. I'll be sure to report on your
Hey, why are you so serious all the time? Everything has to be done exactly not to mention, shouldn't you?
old friends.
You two again. Well, if it isn't Sage's proudest creation.
I trust you've been well, Nemesis?
Why are you here?
Oh, you weren't the gray space entities have done damage to more than just the Vera region. We always keep close tabs on any changes that could harm this planet. The heirs of Ida won't just sit on our hands while the gray space entities invade.
I never thought there would be anything the great executors of Hykros can. Or is it that?
Aegis. We have a common goal now, and need to set aside our past differences. But that doesn't necessarily mean the heirs of Ida and...
All right. I've heard the same thing from you, but you're always so patient with those two. Looks like number one was right.
Only because you speak so much hot air, our cooperation ends here.
Time to go. So eager to part ways. I wanted to get in a spar. I didn't see anything too special from your end during that battle. How about the young lady and I have a duel?
What a coincidence!
That won't work. Samir, why do I always have to remind you to watch? I know.
We'll take you up next time, Samir. Even though we didn't stay here long,
Please?
until next time. However, maybe next time it won't be a crisis.
Then, thank you.
The Sage is playing the long game. I look forward to his next move.
Long-distance space rifts are operational again. We'll head back to Meroria and report to Archon Larson on recent developments.
What will Inners do for the time being?
Reinforcements for our executors are already on their way to our outposts. I believe that Inner's safety has been... We'll discuss our plans once Archon Larson is debriefed on the situation here.
Uh-huh. And Ruby, too. We lost contact with her for so long. Surely she must be worried?
Indeed. It has been a while since I told her a bedtime story. Oh. Mr. Cowell, how has it been in Meroria?
All is well, Miss Lynn, Executor, and Miss Shirley. You had a long journey.
Yes.
Is it for reporting on the situation of Inners? Have a good rest tonight.
That's okay. Please, get some rest in Miraflora Hall.
See you tomorrow.
We're back. I feel relaxed all of a sudden. Sure enough, I still care a great deal about the Angels of They seem to know everything on Vera's side. How do they do it?
Revealing this without any scruples shows your confidence in it.
I care a lot about myself. Could it be... After all, they're always talking about the...
Don't worry. Didn't you perform a thorough check in Hykros? Everything will... As I've mentioned before, they've been watching Vera. If there really are heirs of Ida forces in Vera, they would have reached here long before us. I'm sure Archon Larson and his aides will make a wise decision regarding this.
Uh-huh. All in all, I am very happy to see the two parties united by a common goal. When you put it that way, you must be tired.
Okay.
Welcome, honorable guests from Domain 9. I am Archon Larson.
Archon Larson, it's an honor to meet you.
Miss Lon, the Vera region and Domain 9 are both affected. If we are willing to share what we know, our fight—
Can't agree more, Archon Larson.
Based on the findings of this trip, we are now certain that the disconnection between Meroria, the disguiser lurking in Inners, assisted a group of gray space entities in accumulating power. Their goal— it's not yet clear exactly how the Abyss Current was formed, or how it worked. We have removed most of the gray space entities, but we must close the Abyss Current to solve this.
The Abyss Current is a fairly common occurrence in Domain 9. It's a distorted space-time area caused by the powers of gray space entities. Usually, such a current would disappear on its own once the order is restored in the concerned space-time. A timestamp can be used to locate a relatively stable spot in a distorted space-time, which will be the starting point for settling the area. Conroe and I tried to close this Abyss Current with a timestamp, but the space-time distortion was so great that the timestamp did little.
I've assigned a team to study the Abyss Current under the Grand Sea. Once we have more information, we should be able to figure out how to close it. Lynn, take charge of the underwater Abyss Current.
Yes, I'll be—
I really hope we can find a way soon to close the Abyss Current.
Dr. Clive and his team are working on it. We hope— until then, be patient, and I'm going to check on Ruby at the security force.
Ruby...
Yes, when Shelly is busy, Saki helps with her care.
Let's go.
Thank you for your service, Lynn. Has the undersea abyss current been...
Fiona and her team are closely monitoring the abyss current, and everything is still under control.
She's doing great. That reminded...
Rubilia.
Yes, the doctor is currently free to carry out activities within a small area. This trip of hers is laid to my charge.
Can the doctor move about freely?
Yes, we've developed a jammer to help conceal the doctor's biosignal. However, we still need to observe whether the doctor, with the device on, can be affected by Ruby, who has the special features of gray space entities. In short, it has achieved the expected purpose. It interfered. The current situation is relatively stable.
That's great.
Come on, let's go see Ruby. She didn't say anything, but we all...
Rubilia. Excuse me. I need a word with Rubilia.
Ruby seems to be very fond of that doll.
After all, it was a gift from you. It's Ruby's best friend, and she calls it Dolly. This is probably Ruby's only memory of the past.
Is that so? I wish she could forget everything that has happened, and grow up like other kids. Happy and safe. Not just Ruby. I hope everyone could walk out of the dark shadow of gray space into... In this regard, I haven't wavered or changed my attitude, my pursuit, and the answer I'm dying to verify.
I just can't imagine how you have been all these years.
We often regret the decisions we have made, when there could have been changes. We feel disappointed and helpless with the results. Having the Crystamax implanted, and traveling even if the hope is slim. What would you do if you were me?
Wow, you were in Inners! That's amazing! Are there many houses made of shells under the sea?
Once certain things over there are resolved, we will have opportunities to go together.
Deal. We pinky promise.
Yes.
I've been very good, Lynn. I promised you that I would take medicine, get checkups, go to bed on time, and eat less candy. And
I'm back, Ruby.
Lynn!
How have you been?
Not at all. I haven't had any dreams or...
That's good.
Really? You think so? Very soon, I'll be as tall as Lynn.
You will make a great comrade, Ruby. Ruby, just a moment.
Sorry to interrupt your break, Lynn. We just received a message. The abyss current has become even less stable.
Understood. We're on our way.
Lynn, when this is all over...
Sounds like a plan. And...
Yeah, I will be a good...
I will. We have a deal. Executor, Shirley, time to go.
According to Mook Squad's report, gray space entities have become active again recently. We haven't confirmed the causes of these changes, but this is definitely—
With all due respect, we also tried to help improve dimensional stability of the surrounding areas through a timestamp. However, to put it another way, those areas may become abyss currents at any— If the abyss current can't be pacified completely, the entire underwater world would become part of a massive abyss current one day in the worst—
Before the situation gets worse, we must, however—
Leave the job of stabilizing the space-time around the abyss current to us, Fiona. We have developed a device capable of stabilizing space-time using the technology provided by Dr. Rubilia has some unique opinions on how to close the abyss. Miss Lon, it's a pleasure to meet you. I'm Lyra, the special—
The pleasure is
My name is Rubilia.
Dr. Rubilia is an expert in great—
It seems the doctor has had some unusual experiences in the past.
Indeed. I had some very unusual experiences in the past, which have given me a better understanding of gray space.
I can't deny that, but the doctor's words are trustworthy. We have developed some protective gear to conceal the doctor's breath. This allows her to move freely within a certain range without being detected by great—
Okay.
I was told that Miss Lan and your party broke through—
Yes. A timestamp can adjust space-time fluctuations, either distorting it further or restore— We closed the abyss current at Somerset
I see. Is the timestamp probably related to the Black Stone?
The doctor is referring to the black stones widely distributed in the confounding abyss, which is an expansive underground— The timestamp sounds very similar to these black stones.
Black stones? Let me think. The Black Jade is indeed a product of another civilization. During our confrontation, if more information could be obtained on that intelligent civilization, it was exactly why we ventured out into the outside world this time. Space-time was disturbed by this abyss current, which presented us with an opportunity. So we—
What Miss Lan just said seems relevant. Some of the shattered Abyssant can exert influence on the space-time barrier of Domain 9 through its field ability. It can call more— Black stones have a similar effect. That's what— But the situation underwater is quite different. I suspect that the space-time there may have always been unstable. The timestamp alone can't change the space-time shaped by these two forces.
There's another force that is affecting space—
I'm not sure. It could be a hidden abyssant, obviously. The potential risk is
How exactly does the doctor plan to—
I will try to make an impact on the entire area if my conjecture is correct. This cause—
Okay, prepare—